General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sonny Corinthos forced Dex Heller to make an incredibly difficult decision. One that's left many fans concerned about his future in Port Charles. Carly Spencer managed to save Dex's life in the Pine Barrens, but Sonny still couldn't trust Dex to work for him anymore. Unfortunately, Sonny couldn't trust Dex to keep his mouth shut if his enemies or the feds came after him either. At this point, Dex knows way too much about the inner workings of Sonny's organization, so Sonny forced him to accept a new life far away from PC or face a grim fate. Dex made the heartbreaking decision to leave town at the end of the February 16 episode, which also meant leaving Jocelyn Jax. Plenty of viewers wondered if Dex was departing the show, but there are good reasons to think this is a fake-out exit, kind of like when Sasha Gilmore almost moved to Austin. In a recent interview with SOD, Evan Hofer offered a big clue as he talked about some of his GH co-stars. "I've met Adam Harrington, John in passing, and he's very kind, and I haven't had any scenes with Jason, but I have hugged him at work," Hofer said. Steve Burton returned to set on February 5 and has revealed that his return air date is March 4. If Hofer hugged Burton at work, then it's reasonable to assume he'll still be airing as March kicks off. That means Dex's story didn't end with Sonny forcing him to flee Port Charles, so he'll be back on screen soon. Of course, questions remain about how Jocelyn might track Dex down and what'll happen once she does. Could Dex and Jocelyn go on the run together for a while? That might be an incentive for Sonny to back down and finally relent on allowing Dex to stay in PC. Sonny doesn't need to be making huge decisions like this until he's cooled off anyway. Bottom line, Hofer himself said that he hugged Burton at work, so he had to be there for filming on February 5 or later. Since Burton doesn't air until March begins, it all adds up to Dex airing then too. There's more Dex content to come, so that's good news for Jocelyn. General Hospital spoilers say Dex will have a lot to figure out, so stick with us for updates on all the shockers and shakeups. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sasha Gilmore Corbin will be spending more time at Maxie Jones' place and getting to know the Scorpio clan better. Now that Sasha is officially part of the family, Maxie will want to do her part to make Sasha feel as welcome as possible. Max Scorpio may not be Maxie's bio dad, but he's certainly stepped up as a father figure for a huge chunk of her life. Maxie will try to help Sasha bond with Mac now that they all know he's Sasha's uncle. However, that could lead to some trouble and maybe even a comical situation. There's a good chance Sasha is pregnant following her drunken bedroom romp with Michael Corinthos, so that's going to lead to some issues. At some point, Sasha will need to take a pregnancy test and could easily take an at-home one while visiting Maxie's place. What if Damian Spinelli finds a positive pregnancy test in the trash and makes a wrong assumption? It'd be pretty funny and definitely Spinelli-like for him to think Maxie's got his bun in the oven. Although Maxie and Spinelli wanted to take things slow at first, we have every reason to believe they're hitting the sheets frequently by now. Maxie has more than enough children, but Spinelli may soon fear there's another one on the way. Perhaps Sasha could take a pregnancy test after confiding in Maxie and get some support while awaiting the results. Once the test potentially comes back positive, it could end up in the trash, just waiting for Spinelli to accidentally discover it and freak out. Spinelli might start dropping hints to Maxie about babies as he tries to get her to make a confession. Maxie could wonder what's brought all this on until Spinelli finally comes clean about finding the pregnancy test. Of course, that could force Maxie to spill Sasha's baby secret to Spinelli and try to clear this mess up. Whatever the case, RGH predictions point to Sasha finding out she's expecting Michael's child in the not-too-distant future. Sasha's pregnancy news could cause a whole lot of drama, so stay tuned for updates on her possible baby crisis. General Hospital spoilers say Sasha and Michael's night together could have big consequences, so don't miss what's in store for them. General Hospital spoilers reveal that TJ Ashford will open up to Jordan Ashford and admit he has something in common with Alexis Davis. This could be about both Alexis and TJ forgetting Molly Lansing Davis' birthday. Perhaps TJ will feel like he's not doing a very good job of being an attentive partner and fixing what's broken in his relationship. Then again, maybe TJ will join Alexis in approving of the progress in Molly and Christina Corinthos Davis' relationship. It could leave TJ worried that things could blow up all over again once Molly gets called as Rick Lansing's witness in Eva Jerome's trial. At the boxing gym, Kai Taylor will spend some time getting to know Dex Heller. Although Kai will worry about convincing Trina Robinson that he's committed to learning art history, Dex may give him a pep talk. As for Trina, she'll talk about how life's easier when she's in control. That's why all this drama with Kai has been such a problem for her, but Kai will continue to adjust his behavior and impress Trina in the process. Over with Dante Falconeri, he'll mull over his next move following Sam McCall's grim fate. It'll be tough figuring out a path forward, but Harrison Chase will insist Dante isn't alone. Meanwhile, Christina will have a reason to show gratitude to Jocelyn Jacks, so they'll share a sweet moment in Thursday's GH episode. At some point, Christina will also talk to Sonny Corinthos about her pursuit of justice, so she'll be determined to take Eva down in court. Elsewhere, Michael Corinthos will once again use Sasha Gilmore Corbin as a confidant, so she'll offer more support as he contemplates his struggling marriage. Next, Alexis will have a meeting with Jason Morgan and Drew Quartermaine about Sam's will. Sam wanted Scout Quartermaine and Danny Morgan to stay together, so she listed Drew as their guardian in the event of her untimely passing. The problem is that Sam didn't make any updates to her will after Jason returned from his presumed demise. There's no way to know for sure whether Sam simply didn't think this would be an issue or if she still thought Drew should take both kids. Regardless, Alexis wants Sam's wishes to be respected, but Jason isn't going to like this one bit. Thursday's GH preview video shows Jason looking at the paperwork and asking why he wasn't told about this. Jason will quickly get agitated and most likely insist Danny should live with him, but Drew may side with Alexis and argue that this is what Sam wanted. As Drew and Jason's conflict erupts, Alexis will urge them to cut the crap and start talking. It's clear that Alexis will want a more productive discussion, one that keeps the focus on what's best for Danny and Scout. If Jason decides to fight this in court, his recent attack on Drew could hurt his chances of winning. On another note, there's nothing in the spoilers about Lulu Spencer, but she's clearly trying to make an escape from her room at Turning Woods. We'll see how far Lulu gets and who she'll shock before the week's over. Of course, the news of Sam's autopsy results will inevitably spread as well. Sam overdosed on Digitalis, so Elizabeth Baldwin is on the hot seat since she led her nursing team and reviewed every medication that was ordered. General Hospital spoilers say Portia Robinson will oversee a thorough investigation, but our predictions point to Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, being responsible for Sam's fatal outcome. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Alexa Havens recently made quite a splash as a Lulu Spencer recast and impressed plenty of fans in the process. However, that doesn't mean we've forgotten about Ina Rylan and how she was snubbed by the show. Raylan expected to be asked back to GH when it was time for Lulu to come out of her coma, but she got crushing news instead. The show ultimately opted to go in another direction and chose Alexa Havens to play a new version of Lulu. Of course, that's not Havens' fault, and she really is doing a great job. Even so, we can't help but feel bad for Raylan, who was also an excellent Lulu during her own stint in Port Charles. You might be wondering how Rylan is coping with the official Lulu change, now that Havens is finally on screen. We've got the scoop thanks to Emma Raylan's recent Instagram story, so let's look at what she had to say. For very obvious reasons, I am taking a mental health day, Rylan admitted on November 20. Although Rylan didn't directly mention the whole Lulu recast situation, that was seemingly what prompted this mental health day and her updates for fans. Rylan said her plan was to do nothing but treat herself fabulously before showing off some workout equipment. There was a treadmill photo since Rylan said she liked to run when she wanted to flush anger out of her body. The former GH star also a pic of some sauna and steam rooms since she planned to sweat out any last bit of toxic energy. Fortunately, Rylan's plan paid off since she was looking relaxed after all her mental health day activities. Okay, I've got to be honest. It's working, Rylan said with a smile and a nod. Rylan also posted a photo of Sephora and called it her obvious next stop. It's good that Rylan had a chance to enjoy herself and put any negative feelings about the show's treatment of her out of her mind. As for what's ahead in PC, General Hospital spoilers say Haven's version of Lulu will make waves with her coma awakening, so we'll pass along more predictions on her storyline. At Pentonville, Martin informs Alexis about new evidence linking Carly and Brennan through room service bills and other proof of their connection. Despite this, Alexis insists it's not enough to disprove Sunny and Carly's alibi, emphasizing only Sunny's confession can exonerate her. Martin doubts Sunny will confess, but Alexis worries Sunny's decision to protect her could put Christina at risk for obstruction of justice. Meanwhile, Anna visits Robert with a file that includes evidence clearing Alexis. A gun with a serial number matching Sunny's missing weapon. Although inconclusive for Kate's murder, it implicates Sunny. Anna wants to inform Martin, but Robert advises caution. At PCPD, Dex updates Dante about the gun, believed to be the one Alexis disposed of, and how ballistics might clear her. They agree to keep this confidential as the investigation unfolds. At Sunny's home, Christina learns of Sunny's plan to confess to Kate's murder to save Alexis. She protests, fearing it'll worsen the situation for both her and Alexis. Sunny remains firm, prioritizing Alexis' freedom over his own safety. Later, Christina seeks Dante's advice, who urges her to trust Sunny's decision. At the hospital, Carly discusses Lulu's condition with Lucas. Lucas reveals he's staying permanently as a trauma surgeon. Later, he confronts Eva about outing Christina's girlfriend. Eva defends her actions, claiming she acted to protect Avery, but Lucas criticizes her selfishness. Despite tensions, they share a moment reflecting on Julian, Eva's late brother, and agree to work on their strained relationship. Cody visits the hospital to get tested for compatibility with Lulu and expresses concern for Dante. He also chats with Brad, who is rebuilding his life at the hospital. Portia reprimands Brad for unprofessional behavior, but later tasks him with investigating errors in Heather Weber's lab results. Brad discovers a potential issue and hints at something incriminating involving Dr. Robinson. Back at Robert's office, Anna and Robert discuss Sunny's impending confession. They plan to use Carly's false alibi to pressure her into changing her statement. Anna confronts Carly, presenting evidence of her connection with Brennan. Carly, however, refuses to change her story, prompting Anna to warn her about potential legal consequences. At the station, Sunny prepares to confess, determined to protect Alexis and Christina. Before entering the interrogation room, Dante stops him, suggesting there's something important he needs to know. ABC's General Hospital delivers an unforgettable Thanksgiving week, packed with explosive confrontations, emotional turmoil, and unexpected miracles. As Port Charles residents grapple with shocking revelations and personal battles, viewers are in for a roller coaster of drama. Here's a glimpse at the major storylines. The Quartermain's Thanksgiving takes a dark turn when Michael drops a shocking bombshell, a video of Drew and Willow in a compromising situation. The revelation sparks outrage, with Tracy and Ned condemning Drew and Willow for tarnishing the family's reputation. The festive atmosphere dissolves into chaos as accusations fly, leaving Willow and Drew humiliated and defensive. This moment threatens to create lasting fractures in the Quartermain family, with tensions boiling over and relationships hanging by a thread. Will they be able to recover, or is this the beginning of a deeper divide? In contrast to the Quartermain drama, the Spencer family finds themselves celebrating a true Thanksgiving miracle. Lulu wakes from her long coma, bringing hope and joy back to her loved ones. Laura, Lucky, and Rocco gather around her, overwhelmed with emotion and gratitude. Lulu's recovery marks a new chapter, offering her a second chance to rebuild her life and reconnect with her family. For the Spencers, Thanksgiving is a celebration of resilience and the power of hope. While some families are celebrating, Alexis is consumed by grief over Sam's death. Thanksgiving only amplifies her pain as she battles feelings of guilt and isolation. Despite the support of Christina and Molly, Alexis spirals into despair, questioning her past decisions and struggling to find a path forward. The contrast between the joy of others and her own heartbreak underscores her emotional struggle. Will Alexis find a way to heal, or will her grief push her further into darkness? Molly and TJ's relationship faces its biggest test, yet as Isaiah's presence grows more significant. Molly's deepening bond with Isaiah leaves TJ feeling sidelined and insecure. Tensions rise as TJ confronts the growing threat to their relationship, pushing the couple closer to a breaking point. This emotional triangle is set to bring heartbreak, tough choices, and dramatic confrontations that could change their dynamic forever. Sonny Corinthos finds himself under attack as Jack Brennan's calculated schemes escalate. What started as a business rivalry has evolved into a full-scale assault on Sonny's personal and professional life. With Brennan targeting Sonny's reputation and operations, the stakes have never been higher. Sonny must outmaneuver this dangerous foe to protect his family and empire, but Brennan's growing influence makes this battle one of the toughest Sonny has ever faced. Thanksgiving week in General Hospital promises to deliver drama, heartbreak, and hope. From the Quartermain's explosive fallout to the Spencers' miraculous celebration and Sonny's high-stakes battle, Port Charles is brimming with tension and emotion. As these stories unfold, fans can expect unforgettable moments that will leave them eagerly anticipating what's next. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.